Struck a person? You're telling me he strikes someone in a car and then on top of it starts assaulting this person? How do we know he doesn't go home and chug a fifth of vodka? Mr. Carruthers, you are charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On March 2nd, 2024, officers were dispatched regarding a major crash in Harris County, Texas. Upon arrival, the officers made contact with the wheel witness. The witness observed the defendant's 2005 gold Chevy strike an unknown person riding a bike with his vehicle.
Whoa.
Bike, yes, Your Honor.
Struck a person?
Riding a bike, yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
The defendant then got out of his vehicle and began assaulting the unknown person and then drove away from the scene.
Whoa. You're telling me he strikes someone in a car and then on top of it starts assaulting this person?
Yes, Your Honor. The unknown person fled the scene and the defendant was promptly found by officers 1 block away in a private driveway. That was not the defendant's residence. Upon contact with the defendant, the officer observed an odor of an alcoholic beverage, slurred speech, and poor balance. The defendant was detained. He refused SFSTs. The DIC was read. The defendant refused to provide a specimen. A blood search warrant was signed and executed. He was identified by his Texas driver's license.
I have just so many problems with this.
So, Judge, we have been unable to locate the unknown person that was on the bicycle. He fled because he was getting assaulted. We have no way of finding him.
Not only that, how do I know he's not consuming anything after the fact? How do we know he doesn't go home and chug a fifth of vodka?
The DIMS does say he was promptly found by the officers 1 block away.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. Promptly is a conclusory word.
I'm pulling up the OR right now, Judge, to see if they have anything more specific.
Can I say something here?
Don't, Mr. Carruthers. Don't. Are you losing? Are you losing?
No.
Then stop. Anything else? Was that it?
Looking at times, Your Honor, to see if we can establish when he was found based on when he was dispatched. I don't think we have anything additional, Your Honor.
It says, yeah.
Mr. Carruthers, I'm going to find no probable cause on your case. You know, we have enough death. We have enough dismemberment. We have enough blood all over our streets. Please don't add to it. Please just don't kill someone. That's all I'm asking you to do, man. You know, $40 an Uber will take you anywhere you want to go in this county. Anywhere. Please don't kill someone. Take a seat, please. It's an open warrant. Mr. Brock, you were arrested and charged with tampering with a government record. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. Looks like you had court on
I missed because of school. I just forgot to
last Friday. Why did you miss court?
the school and it just slipped my mind.
How old are you, sir?
17.
Okay. How'd you get here?
I drove.
Okay. You're charged with tampering. You're facing up to a year. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Officers initiated a traffic stop, observing the defendant's vehicle run a stop sign in Harris County, Texas. The officer asked for the defendant's driver's license and the defendant provided it to the officer. When the officer went to verify the driver's license, the number came back to a Leslie Salazar. The defendant admitted to the officer that his driver's license was fake. The defendant then provided his legitimate driver's license to the officer.
Why? Don't say anything. Do you have any indication? I mean,
I'm not entirely sure, Judge. I don't know if it was like a mistake or to hand over the.
No, fake ID, I see. Did they take it? Do you know if they confiscated that license?
I believe they did. They have a photo of it. That the officers took.
Well, Mr. Brock, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Do you have a valid Texas driver license? Do you have valid liability insurance in your name?
I'm assuming so, or in my mom's name.
Don't assume anything. Never assume anything in life, because if you get into a wreck and you kill a 5-year-old kid, they don't care whether you make assumptions or not. The only question is whether you do or not. And if you don't, then you're not allowed to drive. And I'm making that a condition of your bond.
Yes, it was taken.
Wonderful. I am making it a condition of your bond that you're not to have any fake IDs, fake licenses, or anything of this nature. And if I find that you're using that, or you're trying to get booze, you're trying to get illegal drugs, I will put you in jail. You will not get any PR bonds. Do you understand?
Sir.
Life is really going to suck. At 17, you going into jail. Let me tell you what kind of field day the people in custody will have with you. You have any clue what they will do to you in custody? Take a guess. Imagine your worst nightmare. It's worse. Get my drift? If I drug test you today, what are you going to test positive for? And beware that you're going to get tested. Anything else? I'm sending you for a test. You're to go test and you're to come right back. If you fail to go test, if you fail to come back, I will put you in jail and I will revoke your bond. Do you understand? I will appoint you a lawyer today. We will talk about that when you get back, but I want to know what, if anything, is in your system, and we'll go from there. What are you doing now with your life? Are you in high school?
Sir.
Okay. Senior, junior?
Senior at Memorial.
Okay. What's going next? What's happening next?
College, UT or LSU.
You sure? Okay. Let's see. You've got to understand, this is not a good start to your college career. This is, in fact, about one of the worst things that you can do, because all career services, all schools, they're going to look at this. And this can really impact you for the next 40 years of your life. So go take a test, come back, and then we'll talk further, okay?
That way. Reinstating, Your Honor?
Oh. Have you played Monopoly before? Okay. In Monopoly, you get a get out of jail free card. This is the only one that you're going to get from me. If you ever miss court again, if you ever fail to come when you're supposed to, I will issue a warrant and I will keep the warrant and I will lock you up.
Sir.
Do you understand? No more get out of jail free cards.
Fake IDs or licenses for competition.
Don't worry about it, because I'm gonna. Did you think that you were coming to the beach today in shorts?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I completely wasn't using my head.
You know, when my kids tell me sorry,
It's my first time in court. I'm sorry.
it's a court. You know, in court, you're supposed to dress a certain way. This isn't the circus, man. You know, you continue to say sorry for things. At some point, your sorry will go in this ear and will go out that ear. Do you understand?
Sir.
Everything you're doing here, I'm going to mark it and we will know it. So that if you come in here and try to play this game again, I will put you on my knee like a little child and I'm going to spank you like a little child, but I will do it with a ton of jail time. Do you understand?
Sir.
I'm making your bond conditions severe. I want you to understand, no more fake IDs, no alcohol,
Situation again, promise.
no illegal drugs, and I'm going to test you. I will test you 40 to 45 days from today. If you test positive for marijuana again, that tells me that you've continued to smoke. I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds, and I don't care if you're kicking and screaming and praying to Allah that it wasn't this. I don't care. You will go into custody. You are on notice now. Forewarned is fair warned. Do you understand?
Sir.
All you have to do is stay in school, graduate, don't use.
I know.
Do you understand?
Sir.
Okay, we've given you a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with Jillian, and she will tell you when you have to come back to court. If you test positive, or I'm sorry, negative, at that point, we'll just give you a normal reset, but you are still under bond conditions not to use.
Sir,
Because they can call you in at any time to come test.
Sure.
Understand?
sir.
Okay? All right, Jillian, thanks. That's it. Lucky that she's worked so diligently to find a place for you to go to. Who is it that is willing to take him in? It's sister?
The sister, Dorisha.
Your sister is willing to take you. I don't want you out on the street. This is the only chance that I'm going to give you to do what is right. Go to your sister's house, stay there, and try to find a job if you can. You have to remember, you're in her house, so you have to follow her rules. If she gets upset, if she asks you to do something, be nice, do it. Because if you make her upset, do you think she's going to want to keep you there? If she kicks you out, I'm going to keep you. I don't want you roaming the streets. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I will have a monitor on your ankle so I know where you are at all times. And I'm also, so curfew as well, so he's not out in the middle of the night. We are filing an order so that she is the only one that can pick you up and take you back to the house. So you have a place to go to. This is the only chance that you have to do what's right, Mr. Butler. Can you get it done?
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to play games. So if you just take off and start roaming the streets and take off, I warrant issues, and I'm not going to do this again. No more PR bonds for you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Can you do this?
Sir.
Okay, great.
Thank
All right,
you.
Stacey.
I'll file it this morning as soon as I'm done.
Sure, thanks.
Thank you. And I'll be back for Mr. Ramos,
Let him know that his curfew of 9 PM to 6 AM,
9 p.m. to 6
and
a.m.
then he's got to stay at that house. Do you think he can work?
No,
Do you think he can work?
Oh, you can work?
Do you think he can work?
So I'm gonna tell him about the microphone and then officer social worker.
Oh, wonderful.
And like,
Yes, that's a great idea.
I think I got it from your report, Your Honor.
Great. No, that's a wonderful idea. Let's have him talk to the social workers so we can figure out what's going on in his life to try to get him a job or even an ID if he doesn't have one. Yeah, wonderful. Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, you're charged with, please spit the gum out. Do you have a trash that she can spit so you're not smacking like? Ma'am, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Officers observed the defendant driving without lights on at night. Officers used the intercom to tell the defendant to turn her lights on. The defendant pulled over into a parking lot. Officer approached the defendant to ask why she did not have her lights on and observed strong odor of alcoholic beverage. Officer detained the defendant and placed her in the back of the patrol vehicle to wait for a secondary unit to assist. When officers returned to the patrol vehicle with backup, defendant had slipped out of one handcuff, and while officer attempted to place her back into handcuffs, defendant bit one officer and kicked the other. Defendant was taken to JPC and a blood warrant was signed and executed.
They didn't, I guess because of that, they didn't do any field sobriety tests on the scene. They didn't do any at the station, I guess, either.
Right, Judge.
Okay. Ms. Barros, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I will randomly test you. If I find that you're using alcohol or illegal drugs, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a valid Texas driver license, ma'am?
No, sir.
Then you're not allowed to drive. I'm making that a condition of your bond as well, and you're going to sign with me today a promise. This is an affidavit that you're going to sign that you're not to drive any vehicle whatsoever for any reason, and I don't care what your excuse is. If you drive, I can have a contempt hearing. You can be facing 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you want to drive, go get a license, get liability insurance, show us that you have this, and then I'll happily take this restriction off. But until that point, if I find that you drive, I'm going to go nuts on the bond. Do you understand? Okay. So you have a lawyer. It's your responsibility to stand to us, Mr. Brooker, and he'll tell you when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're ducking and dodging phone calls or text messages, likewise, I'll issue a warrant. No more PR bonds.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. We'll have you sign a reset with Victoria. You'll meet with Fleischer for your bond conditions, and after that, you guys are free to go.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Sandwick,
How are you?
not happy with you. You know, you, you're on bond for a theft, right?
Yes, sir.
I would put conditions on him. Literally, what is it? The next day you pick up another theft? I don't know. Let's do probable cause in the case. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Please.
Thank you, Judge. On April 14, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a Walmart for a theft call and made contact with a complaining witness, a loss prevention officer, who stated he observed the defendant conceal merchandise in a shopping bag and pass all points of sale without paying. The defendant was detained and the merchandise was valued at $265.27.
Okay. Mr. Sandwick, so I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward on your new case because you picked up a case while you're on bond. All we did, we asked you to behave yourself. Don't pick up any new cases. I'm now going to revoke your bond on your first case. So on the first case, it's now at 5,002. And then I guess we'll just set you for whatever you want to see what we're going to do.
Yes, sir. So
Tell me.
now that all that's being said, the state and I have entered into an agreement for Mr. Sandwick to plead guilty to both of these theft cases, Judge, in a plea agreement.
Oh, I mean, that's what you want to do, I have no problem with it.
Yes, sir.
You have to understand, if you get out of here right now and you pick up a third theft case, what happens?
You won't see me again.
If I had one strand of hair, every time someone told me, man, I would have such
Me too. I swear to you. You have my word.
I don't care, your word. Right here. That's where your word means.
Your Honor.
I'm just telling you, what happens if you pick up another one?
I won't.
A third is a felony offense and you're looking at years instead of days. Forewarned is fair warned. I'm happy to do whatever you want to do. If you want to, you absolutely have my blessing. The only problem is you pick up another one, it's a felony offense.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, sir, I do, Your Honor.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. I'm happy to do it. Okay?
So we've signed the plea
Oh,
paperwork,
you read?
Judge.
I had no idea.
So it is
Okay. Oops.
12 for 4 and 6 for 2.
Okay, so I didn't realize that we were doing this. Sorry.
No, Judge. I wanted to first bring him in front because he did need to be arraigned, Judge, and then I wanted to bring that matter to you, Judge.
So, Mr. Sandwick, like you have worked out a fast agreement now. You understand that probably not all the evidence is in. You have the opportunity to go through the evidence. Perhaps someone's wrong.
I'm sorry.
Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your
You
Honor.
need to understand that by pleading guilty to both of these theft cases, they will go on your record. They're going to be there for the rest of your life. They're even there after you die. So if you want, run right back to Walmart and then you pick up a pack of gum and put it in your trousers, what happens?
Third step, sir.
Do you know how many cameras they have in Walmart?
I do not.
Do you know that they have facial recognition software so that every time your happy butt walks in there, it's going to directly ping on your face so they know it's you?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty to these offenses that will go on your record, they'll be there for the rest of your life.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is what you want to do.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you want to plead guilty not knowing that not all the evidence is in, that it, something could come in that it, gets you off?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. How do you plead to both theft cases? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
On both of the theft cases, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. On your first case, it's 6 days in jail with credit for
It's 12 for 4 and 6 for 2.
2 days credit. On your other case, it's 12 days in jail with credit for the 4 days that you've done. You sure you want to do this?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir.
Sure.
I'm going to find you guilty. I will follow the agreement. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Counsel.
Judge.
It's all right. Ms. Gibbs, the reason I'm bringing you out now is that your lawyer is asking for me to give you a PR bond on your failure to identify oneself. I don't know, you know, I have to look at what's going on in your life to see, should we give you a PR bond? Are you a danger to the community? I mean,
Not at all, sir. Not at all. I'm a college graduate. I've got 4 kids I need to take care of. I have a job. I have a vehicle. I have no problem getting to court at all. Like this, the last 2 court dates that I had with my felony, I had a miscarriage and I was in the hospital, and they're aware of that.
everybody tells me it's little bunnies jumping in the woods.
That's the only thing it was. It was I had a for real miscarriage.
I get it. But you're on bond for a felony endangering a child.
Mhm.
You've picked up 2 fraudulent uses. And now, after those 3 cases, you've now picked up a 4th case of failure to identify oneself. So
They were all in this.
stop.
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. I just want to know what's going on
Yes, sir.
to see whether we should give you a PR bond, because this is not a revolving door, you
I
know?
understand that.
Yeah.
I apologize.
So we're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Okay, please.
Thank you. On April 2nd, 2025, the officer was monitoring a neighborhood police radio broadcast. The officer heard a broadcast call for the theft of a department store off of East Sam Houston Parkway in Harris County, Texas. The caller gave a description of the defendant and explained the defendant had just left the store. The officer arrived in the area and found the defendant as she was described by the caller, along with a male individual with the defendant. The officer observed the defendant and the individual enter into a motor vehicle and exit the parking lot. The officer observed the motor vehicle have no front license plate and expired registration. The officer conducted a traffic stop and made contact with the defendant, and the defendant identified themselves as Kathleen O'Brien, date of birth, May 24th, 1982. The defendant stated she did not have any ID card on her person. The officer looked up the defendant by the name and date of birth on the public safety photo, and they did not resemble the defendant. The officer asked for the name and date of birth of the defendant once again, and the defendant gave the same name and date of birth. Due to the photograph not matching, the officer attempted to confirm the defendant's name and date of birth with the mobile FIS. That returned the actual identity of the defendant as Candace Lynn Gibbs, date of birth July 16, 1981. Along with a Harris County Sheriff's Office mugshot of the defendant that matched the driver of the vehicle.
So they didn't charge you with a theft?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. Or they did not.
So what's going on with the 2 fraud cases that she has that shows like no bond?
Not sure.
You know anything about those cases, Lori?
No, sir. I know that she went to court on the 15th, 14th?
15. Yes,
On
ma'am.
the 15th on the, I received the email from her felony attorney stating that this was the only case that was holding her in, and to see if I could move her up to get her out.
She said something that they weren't filed or they weren't, or something hadn't been done where.
Yeah, she said they weren't filed yet.
They're filed. I guess the judge just hasn't signed it yet.
Your Honor, it looks like there was a plea offer made originally for the endangerment of a child. And that plea offer has been made now on the fraudulent use case. That was just, I believe, discussed between the felony prosecutor and the defense attorney.
In this case, Lori, in the fraudulent use case, in her clutch, as they pull them over, she has the identifying credit cards, debit cards of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 different items of other people's identifying information. You are on bond for endangering a child. You pick up 2 fraudulent use cases and now allegedly at a store doing whatever with a failure to ID. I'm not going to sit here and give you yet another PR bond. You know, at some point we have to say when, and now is that time. Your bond, literally $50 to get you out, right? But I can't sit here and continue to just perpetuate this thing over and over and over. All I want is my community to be safe, you know?
I understand that,
So
sir.
I'm going to find probable
In an
cause.
abusive relationship.
Don't say anything, but got to understand that, right, just, I'm not going to give her a PR bond for you. I'm sorry. All right. So ma'am, what we'll do now, your felony cases are set for the 30th of April. We can set you for the day after and we'll go from there. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
That's what we said.
We were just approaching on waiver for, life.
Okay.
I talked to his attorney up in Wisconsin, and he said that he had initially reached out to him 4 years ago. And then he fell off the face of the earth for a period of time. So it wasn't as if he forgot it completely, but his attorney's advice up there was go ahead and, hit the waiver, reschedule the case. If they come to get him, we'll deal with it up here. If not, that's how that is.
They've indicated that they want it.
Yeah, but he knows the folks in Dane County, the county that's in. And so he said he would
Meaning
be,
he knows the officers there?
yeah, I mean, he practices law there. It's a small
Oh,
county.
no. Okay. I thought you were talking about the lawyer says he knows people. I thought you meant Mr. White.
What he's
Okay.
saying is that
He doesn't think they'll come?
he said they won't come to Illinois.
Well, if they don't come, then it gets released. But
Exactly.
bring out Mr. White, please.
Yes, Your Honor. But if that's the case, he still needs to take care of this.
And that's what I want him, I'm going to impart to him now that no matter, even if you get released,
And do you automatically reset this case for 15 days or how does it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Ms. Tang, you'll take care of that?
and in the interim, if we figure out something new,
Mhm.
we'll let you guys know so that you guys are in the know of everything that happens.
Absolutely. So, Yana, where will you guys be for Thanksgiving? Is it your house?
Yeah.
At your house? Does she have?
No, usually at Babash's house,
Okay.
because she loves to cook and she's great. So we just go to her house. My wife's mother's, well, my mother's.
The question I always ask is what is your favorite?
That's stuffing.
Is it
It's
good?
great. Oh, man.
Do you have to put gravy on it or is it good enough without it?
No, gravy. She makes a mushroom gravy like this. It's like you start salivating. It's like, and I can't wait.
How about you, Ms. Tang? What's your?
2 weeks, right?
Corn cups, yes.
Yeah.
Corn casserole or green casserole.
Corn casserole.
Right.
Sounds good.
All right, let's
Mr.
do it.
White, I want you to understand a couple things.
Sure.
Your lawyer has been tenacious in trying to get you a bond, as is your family.
Love Mike. He's a good guy.
But it has nothing to do with them. It has to do with me, and more importantly, it has to do with you. And you have to understand that you can't continue the way things are going for 24 years and expect a good result.
You're right.
So understand that that's just now. I don't know if Wisconsin is going to come get you or not. You have to understand that this warrant, even if they don't come get you and we end up releasing you, that warrant is still active and that warrant will always remain active until you go back and take care of it. So let's play devil's advocate that they don't come get you. We release you in 2 weeks. If I were you, I would immediately go up to Wisconsin and don't just call your lawyer. Okay, can you take care of this for me? No, you have to actually physically go there.
I wanted to go there. I was actually hoping, give me 1 second, please. Don't get mad at me. Please let me say
No
something.
one's mad at you.
No, just let me say, please.
Sure.
It's been very devastating for me. But, my plans was to go up there. I'm not crying for myself, I'm crying for my kids. I don't care about me.
I don't care if you put me in jail for the rest of my life. Don't bother me. I don't care about myself. I care for my kids. I never did anything in 24 years. Never robbed nobody. I never stole anybody. I was buying and selling diesel truck parts. I was the only one in my family that went legitimate, sir. The only one that went legitimate. The only one that didn't commit crimes in 24 years. I was the only one, and you could verify this. And now I care for my son, both of them, and one is sick. And that's what I'm devastated about. So they want to fry me and let them eat me. Whatever, they got me now.
You shouldn't have that kind of mindset. The mindset that you should have is that, look, I'm a father now. My main, when you're single, you have no response. You can do whatever you want.
I don't.
When you get married, your life is about your wife.
Like,
When you have kids, your life's not yours.
can I tell you something else? I want you to know. I want you to know truth. I want you to know truth.
Sure.
My brother did all this. And my brother, Tom, who I informed to the authorities in Wisconsin where he was, I spoke to Chris Freeman, the district attorney, that I did all this.
You got to understand, we live stream, so I wouldn't talk about the case. Don't.
No, I'm sorry, no.
Just don't.
No, I want to tell
He
you.
hurts himself, man. Don't. Don't.
Oh, my brother, and it's not had to do with the case.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with the case. My brother had an affair with my wife. I got married, has a baby. I was 16 years old. Okay? Because of this, sir, this is why this happened. All these issues. I want you to know that.
And cut ties.
I did.
You have someone like that, you cut ties. But the only thing I'm trying to impart to you is that this warrant will always remain active
I
until you
want to
go.
fix it.
So if they end up letting you out, I would immediately, and look, Mr. White, don't get on a plane. If you try to get on an airplane, they're going to arrest you. You got to find an alternate means of getting down there. All you have to do is post bond, and then that lifts that warrant. That's all you got to do.
They'll put a big bond on me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, is there a bond set over there? Do you guys know?
Paid $102,000 cash bond.
I don't see a bond at this moment.
There's no bond that's set.
Yeah.
When you go down there, you can ask them for a bond, and then that's how it works. But
I'm not the person that this charge made me to be, that I promise you.
just
Not.
get out of here, make us proud. That's all we're asking,
May it please the court, on the 27th is the day he's supposed to come back. I don't want to delay his time anymore because I will be out of town. I don't think he would have a problem. We could have someone here if we needed to, but.
No, we don't know. We don't need someone here for the end. You do want to waive extradition, right, though, Mr. White?
I signed a paper, yes.
Okay, all right, guys, we wish you the best of luck. If they take you, great. If not, go up there, okay?
Yeah, I'm definitely, I was gonna do it anyway. I was trying. I tried before, but now we're going to do it now.
All right, Mr. White, come on.
Thank you.
Your Honor,
Give
it's
us a look.
always a pleasure. Ms. Tang,
You too.
take care.
Thank you, Judge Fleischer.
Thank you.